from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. It's Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. It's the Cleveland Browns taking on the Tennessee Titans.
Just off the shores of Lake Erie, we are at First Energy Stadium in a city aptly named after its founder, Moses Cleveland, way back in 1796. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. And they're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Tennessee Titans. The wait is finally over. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis here on the start of a new NFL season, and we kick it off with a bang on Thursday night.
What's interesting about these Thursday night games is oftentimes we hear people say, is it really fair for players to play on Thursday night? But what did we hear from both of these teams going into this one? How excited they were to have the spotlight on their teams, their franchises, the rest of the league watching them go at it.
And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
And what's a quarterback's best friend?
Balance?
I think you're right. I agree with you. You know, a lot of guys would say great receiver, right? A terrific offensive line. But I agree with you, balance, because if you can run the ball effectively, that just opens things up for guys who want to throw it and gives you easier passing lanes and easier coverages to read.
And they said balance will be a focus in this one.
Yeah, they don't want it all just heaped on his shoulders, I don't believe. I think they want to make sure they take some of the pressure off.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Now back to throw. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Running right, here's Sanders. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
2nd and 11. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. 3.5 to go, first quarter. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back. So that'll back him up 5. 3.5 to go, first quarter. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. first carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Hurts throw here complete to Kelsey. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. To throw again on second down. Hurts. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throwing is Hurts. Rolling to his right. He hits his target. Lockett. Touchdown. Tyler Lockett from 19 yards away. And the Browns are on the board here first in the season opener.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
Now the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself, but what could result. And I know he was thinking to himself, come on, defense, bail me out. Well, they weren't able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself, but he can't force things.
2nd and 3. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. On now is the Titans punter, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That one brought back a few nightmares, because when a quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass. We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation. Would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now a look at Smith. Not sure exactly what happened. but he's still down. Play action. Here's Hurts. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. And he's going to get this inside the 30. On first down, Hurts dancing to his left. Returning right back to Lockett. Not much there, only a yard. They go play action with Hurts. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Tyler Lockett, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully points.
He'll drop to throw. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. And he'll find Pittman. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Titans moving quickly here. They're in the hurry up. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And Thomas has it. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll look to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Back to throw again. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. His kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they'll have time for 1 play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, good to get another season underway. We'll get back to you guys for the second half of the season opener. But first, let's take a look at what's still to come here in the opening weekend of the NFL season. The best of the early games on Sunday may just be in Buffalo, where the Bills face a big test as they'll square off against the Cincinnati Bengals. Plenty to like about the late afternoon games as well. As you see by the highlight, these guys are in for a battle, taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. And then lastly, we wrap up the week with a good one on Monday Night Football between the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang at Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Tyler Lockett now with a return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys will lock.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Flushed out right. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10, right at the 40. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Tough spot looking at second and 16 here after the big loss. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And that's complete. Albert Okwuegbunam. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On first and 10, it's Hurts. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a first and 10 at the 11. Here's Hurts to throw. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on third and long. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down. It's caught. Lockett. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. They get 7 there, but it brings up fourth. So now the Browns will turn it over to their field goal unit here. And his kick here is good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Back to throw. That's taken in by Duvernay. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. 2nd and 2. Now a carry for Sanders. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. And the pressure gets to him again. Chris Jones, his 2nd sack of the night.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal. Now brings up a decision on 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And the Browns are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Hurts. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right. Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll make it 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
They'll roll him out right. Looking deep for Adams. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. This complete to Lockett. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 42. And they're going to speed things up here. Back to throw now on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Escaping the pressure. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Titans are right back in this football game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Pass complete, Thomas. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Into the hands of Sanders, and they're able to bring him down at the 20. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Finding Pittman, and he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. They're going to look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. They'll look to throw here on first down. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. Second and 4. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmys and the Joes.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.